In Pender County, we're all about nature. A simple way to put ecotourism is nature-based activities, and we're finding that many families are doing nature-based activities while they're on vacation, and this is heartwarming to know that they want to get out and explore nature. They may come from more of a metropolitan area and don't have the nature that we just have every day here in Pender County. Sometimes we don't realize what an asset we have until we see others enjoying it. Between the beaches and our Holly Shelter game preserves, the western part of the county where you have a lot of agriculture and again more nature in the Black River. We have 3 major rivers that go through us. We have water everywhere, but it's unique that we have saltwater and freshwater, and then a little brackish water. But what happens is you've got saltwater fishing and freshwater fishing. You've got boating on the river, which is much different than boating on the intercoastal or the ocean. So either way, what's your speed? It's a little more exciting out on the ocean. It's a little more laid back on the river. You can take a boat, motorboat or sailboat or canoe up and down the river. All that would be considered nature-based or ecotourism, because when you're on that river, you can imagine what it was like in the 1700s and 1800s where we used these rivers as highways, and today they're just recreational havens. Unless you're advanced or an expert at diving or kayaking or canoeing, I would always suggest that you get a seasoned guide that can be there to help you. These rivers are so windy that they even go back on themselves, and so you can get lost. And I would hate for our visitors to get lost out there in the river, so I always suggest that you go with a guide, and we have many listed on our website. Also, when you go horseback riding, if you're not familiar with horses, you definitely want to go with a guide for the safety factor, as well as getting lost on a horse is not fun either. You're hiking, you're riding your horse, your bike, and that's ecotourism as well, exploring nature. And we also kind of blend over into agritourism. We do have several venues now that are open to the public and come under agritourism or ecotourism too. Jones Family Farm with corn mazes. In the fall, we have Bannerman's Vineyards / White Oak Farms, and you can come pick your own muscadine grapes because they can't make wine fast enough from all the grapes that they grow. They're sweet grapes, they're nice for eating as well as making wine. Bannerman's is open for wine tastings. I was out there recently buying something for my mom. She likes the sweet reds. Rows and rows and rows of grapes, and vines as big as tree trunks because they were planted in 1970s. So you won't see vines quite this thick anywhere else. When you talk about Pender County and you're talking about agritourism or agriculture, then you got to talk about blueberries. We are the 2nd largest producing blueberry county in the state, and we are home of the North Carolina Blueberry Festival, always the 3rd Saturday in June. It is a big time in Burgaw, and you don't want to miss that. Anything blueberries you can think of, they're making and selling, and if you want to stock up on your blueberries, they freeze well. They'll be there selling you as many as you can take home.